Hello and welcome friends. Today we are going to unlock our mind in a different way. In this session, we will talk about 5 important lessons that we can learn from the game of chess. Yes, you heard me correct, from the game of chess. But before starting our session, let me tell you an interesting fact about chess. How many of you knows the fact that even if player with advantageous position with some pieces lose the game on time in time controlled match, the result could be declared draw. Yes, the result could be declared draw if all possible moves from the last position can't make checkmate to opponent or the person who lose match on time. Now let's start our session. We can learn many things from different games which we can apply in our practical life. Today we are choosing chess. We all know chess is all about making plan, strategies to checkmate your opponent, keep practicing and many more things. The life is no different. We have to plan our roadmap, making strategies, doing practices to get success in our life. From all of these, we will talk about some 5 important things. Number 1, how to manage our limited resources. Initially on the board of chess, there are 16 pieces in the hands of the both of the player. 8 pawns, 2 rooks, 2 bishops, 2 knights, a queen and a king. Does it remain same number of pieces throughout the game? The answer is no. It keeps changing as the game proceeds. Does it matter how many pieces you have on the board? Again, the answer is no. It doesn't matter that how many pieces are on the board we have. What matters is that how efficiently and effectively we are using it. Sometimes we find ourselves in a position where we are down with 3, 5 or many pieces against our opponent. But we don't bother if we are able enough to trap our opponent, because ultimately it needs 2 to 3 pieces to checkmate our opponent's king. Now, what we can learn from this to apply in practical life. Sometime in practical life, we cry that we don't have enough resources, enough time, enough patience and many more things. But does it serve our purpose? Is crying give us the solution to our problem? Again, the answer is no. We have to understand a fact that it doesn't matter how many resources we have, but how effectively and efficiently we are using it is the key. So don't cry on what we don't have. Always try with what all we have. The second important life lesson. Zugzwang, the face of the life. Question is, what is Zugzwang? In chess language, Zugzwang is a situation where player find himself that whatever he moves, he choose move, it doesn't matter. It's a bad one. But still, player has to move. It's like selecting best out of the worst move. What we can learn from this in practical life, sometimes we have to take hard decision in real life too. That decision which can lead us to a disadvantageous position, which may hurt our sentiment, our position. But it doesn't mean that not taking decision is the good option. We have to decide. We have to take decision. Only taking decision is not enough. But taking it on time is very important. Because now or never is the real deal. The third important life lesson that we can learn from the chess is never regret. or don't waste your time in regret. Sometimes on the chessboard we make blunders, we make mistakes, we may miss opportunity to encash the mistake committed by our opponent. But in this situation, don't regret. If it does, you might lose another opportunity or might commit another mistake, which can ruin your entire game. Fourth life lesson: never relax till you get succeed. On a chessboard, when we find ourselves in a better position to win the game against our opponent, we get complacent. It doesn't mean that now we can relax and let our opponent to bounce back. We heard similar kind of story where a rabbit lost the game or the race against a tortoise. Don't get overconfident about your better position, because even if you are the tallest or strongest tree in the forest, it doesn't mean that you will never fall. Getting complacent after winning half race could be a big mistake. We must respect our opponent position till we cross all hurdles and cross the finishing line. The last, fifth, but not least, small never remains small. We are used to think that a pawn can never be a dangerous piece on a board of chess. We often ready to sacrifice our pawn without getting any benefit. But actually, pawns are the soul of chess. A pawn is as good a piece as any big one. When it reaches the 6th or 7th rank of the opponent's half, it can make the big difference. It becomes more dangerous because now pawn are ready to convert itself into big piece like queen, rook or others. What we can learn from this to apply in a practical life? In a practical life, we ignore small things which can create big impact on our life, like leaving our work incomplete, using excess time on unproductive work, not doing practices, and many other things. We must have to control this. We should consider small things that can create huge impact on our life, because penny and penny makes many. That's all 5 of the important life lessons that we can correlate with our personal life from the game of chess. That's all for the today's session. But before leaving it from here, let me tell you another fact of chess. The number of possibilities that a knight can do on chessboard is over 122 million. That's 12.2 crore. It's enough. It's huge. Thank you very much, viewers, for being here to see our session.